The driver bent down to pick something up while driving. When he straightened up, he discovered that all the vehicles on the road had vanished. At first, the driver thought his eyes were playing tricks on him, but after the bus emerged from the tunnel, there truly wasn't a single vehicle around. The roads and toll stations were completely deserted. The bus continued all the way to the city center, yet no one appeared along the route. Even the usually bustling streets of Tai Po were utterly empty. The passengers on the bus attempted to call the police on their phones. Their phones showed full signal bars, but they couldn't make calls or send text messages. At that moment, a young man on the bus suddenly recalled that when they passed through the tunnel, he had merely blinked, and all the vehicles disappeared. Jack felt a chill run down his spine, as he too had blinked while passing through the tunnel. They reached a conclusion. The 17 people on the bus had died while passing through the tunnel. Upon hearing this, everyone frantically got off the bus and headed home. From the moment they disembarked, terrifying events began to unfold one after another. As soon as one young man stepped off the bus, he saw a man wearing a bizarre mask staring at him from the road. When he looked back again, the masked man had vanished. Meanwhile, 4 university students returned to their dormitory. One male student suddenly turned deathly pale and began convulsing. The others rushed out to find a doctor, but there was no one outside. When they returned to the dorm, their classmate had become a charred corpse. The 3 remaining students ran to the street in terror, seeking help. Then their bodies too began to undergo grotesque transformations. Across the street, John was cycling toward Mongkok to find his girlfriend. He saw 3 horrifying figures approaching and sped up to dodge them in fear. 2 of the students instantly petrified, crumbling into rubble. The other student's body erupted with pustules before exploding to death. John cycled through the tunnel, surrounded by deathly silence along the way. When he reached his girlfriend's place, the room was empty and covered in dust. Suddenly, the survivors' phones rang. When they answered, the caller said nothing. Only piercing sounds came through. Afterward, everyone messaged each other about their situations and agreed to meet the next day. Early the next morning, everyone gathered at the designated location. David, the driver, said that when he tried to drive home last night, the bus had suddenly broken down. He walked all the way without seeing a single person or vehicle. John described the masked figure in black he saw while going home with Anna last night. Clearly, their experiences were connected to the masked figure. Anna looked at him in surprise and softly asked if he was hallucinating. She stated that she went home alone last night and that her route home was in a different direction from John's. Then Jason arrived. As a programmer, he had discovered a clue in yesterday's phone call. The sounds on the phone were Morse code, which when decoded read, "Help." Obviously, there were others besides them. Suddenly, everyone's phones rang again.